Hello everyone, Madam Z here. Hope you're doing well. Today we are going to do a walkthrough, let me turn this around, on a new deck that I just received. So, we'll take a drink real fast and then we'll get started. Today I'm just drinking my magical brew. It's just a tea that I have that I use when I'm doing divination and also when I'm doing magical reviews of tarot cards. I am a magical life coach, and also I am the headmistress of Madam Z's School of Witchery. And I absolutely love anything that has to do with tarot, divination, oracle, and anything really witching. So I wanted to share with you this new deck. I have a couple of series of new deck reviews that I need to finish and get out. But today, let's talk about the Lustrous Tarot. Okay. And the Lustrous Tarot is a really beautiful deck, and I will show you a close-up of what it looks like. This is the box. Okay. The side. And give you a close-up of the barcode in case you want to scan it. Get my camera to focus. There we go. A little bit. In case you don't want to scan it. And I'll give you a link in the bottom of the description where you can purchase this deck. It's a beautiful deck. It is by Dabrigh. D-A-B-R-I-G-H. And it is at www.dabrigh.com, and I'll put all of the links in there in the descriptions so you can purchase this beautiful, wonderful deck. So it is just a tab, kind of standard box. And let's do the unboxing with me. So put that aside. It's fairly simple. It's just a very simple box, nothing really fancy, which sometimes I really like that because it's easy to carry with you. This is a beautiful back. And it comes with your tarot guidebook, which is your little white book, and it's based on Arthur Edward Waite. Rider-Waite-Smith deck. This is a system of Rider-Waite-Smith. So if we have any Rider-Waite-Smith lovers out there, this is a deck that you're going to really like. I learned on this system, although I like variations of Rider-Waite-Smith. So I think you're going to like this one. So if you really like Rider-Waite-Smith, then you're really going to like this one too. Okay, so this is the tarot guidebook. Let's move the cards out of the way a little bit so my camera can focus on the little white book. So you can get a modified expanded edition by Philip Young, PhD. So here goes just a basic introduction on reading the tarot, and it gives you information about the deck. The 3-card spread, how to use that, gives you tips on how to become familiar with the deck. And then it just jumps right into the major arcana. I like this one because it's not just your typical black and white image. This is actually color image. So I really love that. So it also gives you the meaning of each card, the symbolism in the card, upright and reversed. So I love how they did all of this for you, because a lot of times the little white book on some decks don't really give you the symbolism and the meanings. So I love that. And then we move into the Magician, and I'll put that up a little bit so you can see. Ooh, the High Priestess, isn't she beautiful? So beautiful. And the Empress, and the Emperor, and the Hierophant. So that's just, I'm not going to go through all of it with you because I want to get to the cards. Then after the major arcanas, we jump into the minor arcana suit. and it starts with the suit of wands, and it tells you what the suit of wands are associated with, okay, and what element, and what it actually means. So when you go into the little white book for the wands or the minor arcanas, you're gonna still get the color photo, which I love, and then you're gonna get the meaning, the symbolism, upright, and reversed reversed meanings. So this is a really good little white book. There's a lot of information in here, and it's super and compact and to the point. So then we move to the cups, the swords, and all that good stuff, pentacles. And then let's see if there's anything at the end. No, I think that's it. So this is a really good little white book. Really good, especially for beginners. So let's go ahead and look at some of the cards for you. Okay, so this is the back of the card. I love this with the wheel. All right. I'm going to move this down a little bit, excuse my mess, so you can get a little bit focused on the cards. There we go. I think that's good. So now you guys can see what the cards look like. So this is the back, and I'm going to move these over so I can do the flip through for you. These are out of order, I think, unless they started backwards. Okay, I see what they did. See, this is an unboxing, and so this is like, I haven't even opened these yet, except for just to flip through them. I haven't even shuffled them. I haven't even really looked at them. So I didn't know which way that they were organized or what they start with. So let's start with the Fool first. And I'm just going to be flipping them over. The cardstock is really good, and then I'm going to shuffle some. It's not too flimsy, but it's not too stiff either. I have small hands, so this is just a standard size, right? So I like this quality. So let's go ahead and move to the Magician. I love the High Priestess. Emperor, the Hierophant. The Lover's card. I like this deck because the colors are so vibrant. Chariot with the two Sphinxes. The Strength card. And I love how the words are very easy to read. A lot of the tarot cards are now getting into like script writing and smaller print, so sometimes it's a little bit harder to read what the actual words are, and it's kind of difficult, especially for new beginners or newbies when they are reading tarot, to read those words. So I appreciate that they actually took that into account, that the words are just very easy to read and bigger print. The Hermit card, I love the Hermit card too. These colors are so vibrant. Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, of course, the Death card. I love the Death card. The imagery is so amazing in this deck. I love the colors, they're so vibrant. Temperance, ooh, the Devil card. So dark and mysterious, right? You have to have a good Devil card, I feel, in the deck. The Tarot, Star card, the card, the Sun card, Judgment card. Ooh, look at the World card, beautiful. Everything is complete. So now that we're done with the major Arcana cards, I'm going to move them over here. And we are going to start with the Suit of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, when we get into the Pentacles or the suits and the minor arcana, they don't have any like 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So they start to go into numerology, not numerology, right? But into the Roman one. So numerology. Can you see? I've been working with numerology with clients today. See where my brain's at. Roman numeral numbers for your suits. I think these have Roman numerals. Oh, I forgot to look and see if these have Roman numerals. Yes, they did. Sorry. These the major arcanas also had Roman numerals. But I know in some tarot decks, they will have like the 3 of Pentacles written down here, the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. So they don't have that here. They just have the numerology at the top. So that may be a problem for especially new beginners that are just reading tarot and starting to learn tarot. I like to make my tarot decks for my newbies really simple. And so they can just take that fear of learning tarot out of their system because it can be overwhelming. It's a little bit dark and dreary. I love the detail in these. I mean, you can see the strings on his little mock, on his mock. So you can tell that it's been working hard. In the background, you can see he's got a little castle back there. One of my favorite cards, 10 of Pentacles. So vibrant. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, and of course the King of Pentacles. With all the zodiac signs of the bull. That's why it's important when you have a little white book that it also goes into the symbolism of what is in the cards. Okay. It helps you really dive deep into the meaning. It actually gives you a deeper reading with your client. When we move into the Suit of Cups, Ace of Cups. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, that's pretty. I always think the Three of Cups is also about having diverse friendship, diverse point of views, diverse people in your life. Four of Cups, I always call this card the brat card, the spoiled brat card. Right? The universe is trying to give you a way out, but you just don't want to see it. The Sorrow card. Friendship card. Cups, and then the Ten of Cups. Happy family. And let's go into the court cards. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. She should have a seashell. She just has some seashells on there. King of Cups. Then move into the Ace of Swords. I kind of like this. Now, full disclosures, the Suit of Swords is not my favorite. Although you get the most transformation when you pull a lot of Suit of Swords, but the Suit of Swords is so hard to get through. When a lot of swords comes up, I feel sorry for my clients because I know they're going through some deep inner turmoil. But I don't think I've ever seen the sword suit depicted kind of like in the darker theme. So I'm usually the Ace of Swords is pretty kind of light, just like, let me see if we can get another one. See how this one's pretty light if you compare the two, one's a little bit darker than the other one. For the majority of the time, the aces are usually the same kind of color. So I like this one, how they deviated the color a little bit from the rest of the aces. Oh, the heartache card, 3 of Swords. So the Ace of Swords suit is a little bit darker, so I like how the transition of colors. This is the card of moving on, moving forward. Getting trapped card. See, it's so dismal. This is also a card about empowerment, right? You have the power to remove all those obstacles from your life. And the dreaded 10 of Swords. Eek. The end. The end. Full of curtain. Then let's dive into the Page of Swords. I love how these birds are back down. The Knight of Swords, the swiftness. Queen of Swords, she's a bad chick. She was like, don't come for me unless I come for you. And then the King of Swords. Let's get into the Suit of Wands now. Ace of Wands. And the wands for me are always about expansion, passion, fire. And see how the suit colors are different now? They're more fire, orangey, yellow. I love that. I love how they changed the colors for the different suits. 5 of Wands. Victory. 6 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. The card of burden. And let's get into the court cards. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands with a beautiful sunflower. And the King of Wands with salamanders. So I love this one. Really good for beginners. I recommend this one for beginners. Let's go ahead and shuffle it and see how it shuffles. I'm a weird shuffler. Now, if you have small hands, these might be a little bit difficult. Don't forget that. Ooh, they shuffle really well. I'm a side shuffler. So they're a little bit stiff, but that's because they're new. Once you start working with these, they'll form to how you like to shuffle. But they shuffle really well. I love the sound of them. I like this deck. Or you can do hand over. They're slit. They have a little bit of a shine, but they're not too shiny. You can get a little bit of a glare, but they're not too bad. I tend to like the matte ones rather than super shiny ones. The sides are just white. They're not embossed with any color. So very simple. So you won't be, a lot of times people get distracted by the colors. They're like, yeah, it's so pretty. But 9 of Pentacles, let's go get that money, y'all. So if you like the Rider-Waite style and the Rider-Waite theme, this is a really good one for beginners. I really like this deck. I recommend it for beginners or anyone who is in love with Rider-Waite tarot style, Rider-Waite Smith style. So I'm going to leave a link in the description so that way you can purchase this deck from the website that I'm going to be giving you. And so let me know if you got this deck and if you enjoy it. Okay. All right, everyone. We will see you in the next tarot deck review.